Have we disabled crafting? I think we've messed with it before. I kind of like the drama of not disabling it, though, because I think that gets reset every time you reload, so we'll see. We'll just try to avoid it. And the real Diego, thank you very much for the bits. Cheers to you. And yes, hello Quillians out there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know about the YouTube Twitch announcements, and I keep doing things in a few different ways to try to avoid that, and I know today was a little bit more explicit, but we'll deal with it. We'll keep trying to improve. Okay, so today's plan is to get oil up and running. Now, I did do a couple of things in between the previous stream and this one. Just sort of finished up the bus, got all 4 lines properly, set up over here. The other thing that happened, we knew was coming soon. Last time we played, I think we set up the iron ore delivery system, because our iron patch, which was somewhere over here, was basically about to end. And we also had a copper patch over here that was basically about to end. So in between streams, I actually have gone in and routed in a copper train. So again, last time I think we set up the ore mine, the iron ore mine over here. And so what I did here is I just set up on the other side the copper ore mine. And there's a little patch of coal in between, so I just set that up to be mined as well. And the only reason I'm mining this is they're supplying coal to the trains over here. I mean, at some point we might go and just deliver it to the main route, but we've got this ludicrous coal mine over here, 7.1 million units of coal, which I don't think we'll ever consume. I don't think we'll ever consume all of this. One of the things in Factorio is however much you think you need, you always need more. But I would be surprised. I mean, unless we went like no solar panels or some sort of run like that, then we would need it to keep powering up. But I would be very surprised if we found ourselves consuming all of this coal. We're not even mining all of it right now, which is going to be fine. At some point, this little coal patch will go away, and then we'll be routing this a little bit more. And I use buses like this normally. Things were different in the Bobs and Angels run because you have like 1,000 different ingredients to bus around. But yeah, we normally set up a bus like this. So oil. Oil is the next step that we've got to go. In fact, we could have started oil a while ago, except for the fact that our patches of iron and copper were so gosh darn low, we had to prioritize getting new sources of those online ASAP because they were not going to persist. In fact, they've already run out here. Oh, for crying out loud! No! Goddamn alien scum bullshit! I did create a vehicle in between here because people were very concerned about my not being able to drive around. Fracking alien scum! Where are you? I just saw you moving around on the map. I'm not getting an alert. Where's the doot? They must be coming from these guys. Oh, they must have been killed by my guns while I was whining. But we're gonna go and take care of this little pocket aliens. We're gonna get some bullets, because we don't have any. It's whiskey and chocolate. Hey, cool man! When you play Stardew Valley with Briarstone and Kiss for Luck again, head left from the bus stop with a battery pack. It's in note 22. Well, we don't have a battery pack yet. We have set up many, what am I looking for? Bullets. Thank you. We have set up many, words are hard. Lightning rods in Stardew Valley, but that was during the winter, so we haven't had a storm yet. Stop protecting your environment, you alien bastards. That's right, man. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, good. Well, we did lose one of our guns here, unfortunately, in that. It must have come from this pack. How did I not... the pollution must have just started reaching these guys, but I'm surprised I didn't clear them. I tried to be pretty aggressive about clearing stuff. You can see my little gun packs that I've left in some of these places just to catch random whatever, because I actually had overproduced guns at some point. I produced like... I forgot to set a limiter on the gun turret production, so we have like hundreds of guns sitting in our inventory, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave them here. It's fine. We'll probably collect them later on. So I was gonna say some stuff. I guess I was about to get to the conversation about oil. So one of the things I was concerned about for a long time is this is the only oil patch I was aware of over here, which is not very big. And then I was like, oh, there's more. Oh, that is also not very big. However, finally, And it took a lot of sort of wandering and exploration. Finally, we've got the mother lode of oil over here. This is a lot of oil, but we're gonna have to clear a lot of bad guys along the way. So we're gonna go and collect more of these ludicrous amounts of guns that are just sitting around, and any more bullets that might be there. Oh, the other thing, that was it. There was one more thing I had set up between streams, and that is actually the military science pack production, because that wasn't going to be too terribly hard to do. I was not bothering getting it set up for a while. I think I've got a bunch of guns in here, don't I? Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. Yeah. So we've got a few gun turrets available, you guys. Tell you what, I'll grab 2 stacks of it. It's fine. I mean, we're going to have more guns than bullets, but that's okay. So yes, I set up the military science production here. And after I set it up, I realized I really could have scrooched this together a little tighter, but I've learned my lesson about when you're not sure about the layout, leave some space. And so this was me leaving some space to make sure that we wouldn't run low, but it would actually be fairly easy to just use some blueprints, copy things over, move it, and then rebuild it or something. But I'm making the science packs, and but I haven't researched any of the new stuff like laser turrets or energy shield development or combat robotics. We're gonna go with explosives because I want cliff explosives, which is over here, which we can research as soon as we've unlocked explosives. So let's get that going on, because that's going to be important. Anyway, other than that, I've got a ton of pump jacks. I've got a ton of rail. I can probably, let's grab a bunch more big electric poles and some of the small ones. I have fuel wagons. I have locomotives down here. I have a little bit of coal, some for my vehicle, and enough to run a train. So I say we go and build ourselves downwards. What I might do, oh, there's cliffs in the way here. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to like get rail to down here with all the current cliffs. Well, maybe what we do is we get our cliff explosives up and running first. That sounds like it might be a good idea. 100 guns with 1 bullet each. Grab this, and let's go. And, like, the mall, I mean, this mall setup will always be sort of spaghetti-ish, but annoyingly, because of these cliffs, I'm having to, like, take sort of a right angle over here with this setup, which is annoying. Okay, we're gonna need explosive production first, which is here. Oh, we need sulfur before we can make cliff explosives, which means we need oil going on. Cool, man. I got garlic bread and meatballs for dinner tonight. Oh, damn. What did you have for breakfast? I had an egg sort of wrap, because we've been making a lot of Tex-Mex food, and we had some tortillas and some things like that kicking around, which was very tasty. Just gonna have to load up my thingamabob so I can see the rest of your message here. And how's the weather in Canada? My sister's in Vancouver working right now. Well, Vancouver is as far from where I live as Madrid is from Moscow. I said that before. It is very much like being in a completely different country, Vancouver. The weather's completely different. Yeah. Okay, so we can't do this until we have sulfur production. So I guess we won't be doing that. I'll queue up some other things like laser turrets or whatever, which will also need plastics and things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna have to run down kind of as is. We've got a decent amount of bullets, not infinite bullets, although what I could do to get a few more here is steal some bullets from the military science production chain. I mean, again, it's not going to be a ton, but it's probably worth doing. I don't think I need these guns here. Ooh, I'm now full. Deleted. There we go. All right. I mean, I guess I don't need to carry around this wood. Oh, I've got some random gears and stuff, too, that I don't need. Hang on a sec. A little steel plate pack. That's going to be okay. Somehow I picked up copper somewhere along the way. Let's dump that in there. All right, that's going to be okay. And yeah, I sort of want to protect the science, but there's nothing that's going to come to there. Okay. More bullets, more good. Let's go. Stupid trees in the way. I guess what we do... like... we can probably... Pickle Chew! Thank you very much for that! Wow! Thank you. Jeez. Thank you very much for the bits. That is a lot of bits. Holy cow. Words. Right. So I could rail sort of up and around. It's kind of annoying to work our way around the cliffs. On the other hand, isn't it kind of fun to make, you know, little interesting rail paths? It looks to me like if we sort of get the rail up and over here, then we can sort of straight down, a little jog over here, and then mostly straight down. A couple more little jogs around some of these cliffs, but we can get down there. It ain't straight, but you know what? It's like playing some of our favorite rail games. I guess that's going to be okay. So I was going to say, there's a tree in the way here. And a cliff. Or not a cliff, but a stone. Driving cars annoys me. I do have the mod that locks the car to like one of 16 sort of sub-directions, which makes it a lot more drivable. And I did build the car just in response to a lot of people like asking me to get a car going because walking was a little bit slow, which is true. But yeah, all right. We'll repair you and do this. I can't pick you up because I'm full. Okay, that's okay. We'll leave the car there for now. We'll research landmines. That's okay. I mean, I might be able to go straight down from here, but there's like all these other patches and stuff. I think it's going to be easier to just jog up, actually. And can I make that corner? Nope. Okay, I can make this, though. And like that. How far are we as bots? Well, again, as soon as we get oil going, all that stuff will happen fast. And man, like, oh god, bots is going to be so great. I mean, if it's called the Lazy Bastard Run, we better use bots for a lot of things, too. Do I actually have to go a little higher up? No, because I'm looking to come down through here. Boom. Okay, that works. Okay. Now, normally, I just do the one side for now. But we sort of need to double check the width. Right, through here, which actually we probably will need another little wiggle waggle. Avoid that cliff. I guess we go through here. Now, I did go and research all the grenade upgrades, so we can now one-shot trees with grenades. Which makes me very happy. Oh, there's an alien nest over here. Okay, and there's more cliffs. I guess I do have to go through this area here. I am still just going to clear a little path here and try not to actually kill myself. Just to pick up my guns. Repair that before I pick it up so it stacks. Okay. Oh, was Moomot not working properly? Oh, you updated it for the next stream time. Nice, nice, nice. Grenades for the win. It's still my favorite way to clear trees. It just feels so great. Just erasing huge swaths of them at once. I don't like having to wait for a flamethrower to like finish burninating the trees, and it tends to leave stumps and everything. This is just instant. Push button, destroy trees. Okay, now, this rail here is the bottom rail. Okay. Can I keep going this way? Oh yeah, but then there is that. So we go ahead and do this. I may need to have brought more grenades with me. I tried to fill my inventory with everything I could possibly need, but I think I forgot to get like a double stack of grenades. Boom. Combat robotics. Anything else I can research? Here, rockets. It's just nice. I have a hard time telling the difference in that screen between the gray and the blue science. I really have to go like full squint mode for it. So it'll be really nice once we got the blue and I don't have to worry about that. But the blue science needs oil, because it needs plastic specifically. Now, we're not running power down here at the same time either, but that's okay. We'll, Okay, we're gonna quickly, to save a lot of time... oh, long reach. Oh, I do have it set to the super long right now. I'm gonna try to not abuse that, except for, like, these shopping trips over here. So that we don't have to run all the way back just to pick up some grenades. I feel that, like, building things from halfway across the map is a little wonky, but grabbing things, in the interest of saving time for the video, yeah. Hey, Death Dealer. You don't want to sell me death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I think we just dodge that like that, and then keep going that way, and drop a few guns over there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all about using the long reach within, like, the one screen size. But not, you know, across the map. Okay, where are we? Oh my god, we're, like, not quite even halfway. God damn, this is far away! Ah. My previous little killing attempts. I was trying to pre-clear as much stuff as possible here. Repair you. Now, the train doesn't tend to attract much aggro. Whoa. Holy cow. You know, unless it's right next to these guys. And honestly, they're probably going to kill themselves trying to take on the train. Although if they start eating the railway tracks, that's really annoying when that happens. Then you just get a bunch of trains complaining about no path all of a sudden. It's like, oh, come on. Are you kidding me? There's not quite enough room for the other rail here, so I got to go a little further over. Okay. Like that. What's the mod that kind of loads the guns automatically? It's called auto... Well, no, I used to have one called autofill. Now there's one called something else. It will do the guns. It'll also do vehicles. So, like, if I plop down my car... Oh, which I don't have on me, of course. If I plop down a locomotive, it'll drop in some of my coal at the same time. Avoid some really annoying micromanagement. Can I go straight south from here? Ish. No, I think I'll have to dodge over that way and do that. And the thing is, trains do slow down a little bit in bends. So, all these bends do make it slightly less efficient, but... What are you gonna do, huh? I could get rid of the long range... Like, I could not use the long range effect when killing bugs. But, I mean, as long as you get the auto-loader... Like, what it means is, like, what I would do is I would set up a little base here, load them up with guns, or load them up with bullets, set up a base here, load these up with bullets, and keep creeping forward. And that would be it. So, the auto-loader means I don't have to, like, take the time to load these with bullets, which is why I really have to do the creeping. And the long range makes it easier, but it's like... The long range is hardly meaningful. It's like, it's the autofill that lets you just sort of YOLO the bugs, but it's not like the bugs are difficult. It just saves you, instead of taking a minute to clear a bug base, it just takes you 10 seconds to clear a bug base. Okay, and then I overdid it with these guns, so now I have to spend a million years picking all this up. But it's not like the bugs are a problem. Like, I intentionally YOLO'd right into the middle there, and took some damage just to show that, like, it's meaningless. Just saves you having to creep forward. And by saying a minute to take it, actually, some of these might take 2 minutes to clear and just be really annoying. 10 years of picking up on the guns. I know, right? This is why, like, you know, there's a big difference when you're trying to do things for content and whatnot as well. Woo! Bug nest. Just leave the damaged ones for a bit. Oh, you still very slowly killing one spawner over there? I think so. Grab you. They're still shooting, so there might still be... It's hard to tell. Oh, there's something. It might be aggroing from another nest. Oh, there's the spawner right there. Boom. Okay. Done, 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 done. My God, this is the longest rail line. What the hell, man? I did bring a lot of rail with me. All right, we're getting there. It looks to me like there's no cliffs right here, so we can sort of go not exactly on a diagonal because the angle is not quite right, but close. Go down to something like this. Go this way, blow up some more trees. Ah, darkness is bad. Have to get our night vision set up. But we need oil for that. We need to be able to make batteries. Oops. Did I drop a splitter? Okay. I mean, I could go around the trees, but what's the point in that? Energy shield. We can get more rocketry upgrades and things. Okay. Yeah, this is a rail world setup where patches of things are huge, but rare. So rare just means they're spread apart a lot. And so you're going to be forced to use trains to cart massive amounts of stuff from very far away, which is awesome. You know, Factorio's a little like The Sims or whatever. It's or RimWorld. It's definitely one of these games where you tune it to exactly the sort of experience you are looking for. All right, there's our oil over there. What I'm gonna do, I'll probably set up just the train station here, sort of on a bit of a wonky angle. So, oh, I'm still in map mode over here. I'm gonna grab you, and I'm gonna just set this up to like, in case there's more stuff we want to grab over that way later, and then build the train station there. And get some turrets here. This is a very dense base. It's whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate? Hold on. Wait. I'll get there. Oh my God, and there's a whole other one over there too. All right. Okay. Who's the whiskey and chocolate from? It's from N64 Overclock. Hey, first time donating for whiskey and chocolate. Well, thank you very much. N64 Overclocked? That's interesting. Could you actually, like, specifically, I'm assuming that's a reference to overclocking in Nintendo 64. Is that something you can do? I bet you not, because probably the consoles are mostly time dependent. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. The other way that clearing these nests becomes super convenient is when you've got your bot set up, and then you just do this with lasers instead. It's actually way more convenient as well, because then you can just deconstruct them en masse and everything. It's nice. Cancel you. Do this. Do that. Thump, thump, thump. Okay. You know about Autotorio. Nice website app for auto-doing the pipes and stuff for oil patches. He has blueprints. I know there's I'm not sure, actually. Okay, so we have 1 million oil patches here. And I know that one thing people do is they have a blueprint. Oh, this thing needs to be repaired so it stacks properly. Is you can actually make a blueprint that's just like a big giant square of all pumps just to like thump and put it down en masse. Although that only works if you got bots anyway. We may not worry, just for our sanity's sake, about setting up every single one of these pump jacks immediately. Just because, yeah, it would take forever to wire these all up or pipe them all up. We might do an initial oil flow, just enough to like get us started. Because honestly, we're not going to need a lot of oil right away anyway, because we're only going to handcraft a single oil refinery. Which means our processing of oil is going to be ludicrously slow. Now, I might plop all the pump jacks, actually. I mean, I want to clear them out of my inventory. I'm carrying 60 of these damn things. But we might not pipe them all. Oops, we got another nest over here. Ah! Okay. Again, if I wasn't using autofill, we would just creep up more. Die, 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 die. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Hope I brought enough. Okay. Alright. So far, so good, but there's gonna be pollution. I assume pump jacks are polluty. They must be. So we're gonna have to clear massive amounts of space over here once this gets going. Now, they're not gonna get going until we get power, and we're not set up to have power anyway. Like, we're very far away from our start at this point, and I believe that has an impact on the nest density. Or maybe there's just as many nests, but they've had so much more time to grow. Okay. Kind of want to leave... Oh my god. Again, see what I do is this. Fill them. This. Fill them. This. Move forward. This. Fill them while under cover. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. But if you are newer and you're playing modless, then that would be the way to clear these nests. You get yourself these lines and do that. Okay. Keep queuing up these upgrades here. Boop, 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 boop. Kind of satisfying. It's like using grenades to clear trees. To just like draw a line of turrets and watch everything explode. I think Factorio is all about feeling good and kind of a badass, you know, when you get your machinery going. I think this is kind of an extension of that. Drilling for oil is boring the land. Ha! 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 Oh my god, we have more oil patches. Well, again, I guess I may as well keep dropping the pump jacks at least to clear the inventory. I think that's all of it. I have 7 spares. That's it. I had 60 in here, so there are 53 sources of pumpable oil here. Madness. All right, before I build some of the piping structure here, and again, we might not bother piping everything all together. I mean, I still have to get power down here, which is going to be a huge piece of work. We're going to build our little loading station in some fashion. So, I mean, we're going to have the other line. Gap, gap, and then line, like that. I think I'd rather have it a scooch wider this way. There we go. Something like that. Make sure there's enough room for building our roboports later on. Something of that nature. Go, whatever. Whatever gray stuff. Pump jacks sounds like a personal trainer named Jack. Bum, 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 bum. I didn't start clearing the biter spawners until I got my flamey goodness. Yeah, flamethrowers would be a lot of fun probably for clearing the spawners as well. I don't care for them about clearing forests, but it is something else that makes you feel like a cool badass. One thing I've never done, I think one time I built a tank. Uh-oh. Didn't realize there was another nest there. Wow, you are tough! Boop. I mean, I have my own gun too. But I don't like shooting my own gun. It's not fun. Why would I fire my own gun when I've got robots to do it for me? Robot turrets in this case. There we go. Later on, we'll get combat robots. That's a fun way to clear nests too. You just like send a swarm of robots to a nest of aliens. Feels good, man. Okay. So let's build a little station here. I'll just build a station for one train. Because it's so far away, I think I am going to build a 4-car train, which is, in a very real sense, ludicrous amounts of overkill for a liquid train, because they can hold so much. But it's such a freaking long trip. Now, you can power trains on crude, right? If I built a pump, I suppose, which I don't have. Yeah. Okay, now this is going to be a little annoying, because, okay, this is going to be the out. So just in case we end up going in these different directions, we're going to do something like that. This is not going to be a particularly clean intersection, but that's okay. Because it's not based on a blueprint. I could use a T-junction somewhere else, but we got this angle thing going on. And this is the in. Die tree. I don't actually want to chop you down because I don't want to pick it up. So, right, this is the inn. So you're going to come in from there. And probably you won't, but just in case, I'm going to be ready for an inn from over here. There it is. Okay. And we want chain signals on the inputs, which is there. And there. And there. And we want regular signals on the outs from this, which is there. And there. And there. So one whole block over here, although this could be subdivided up for more traffic. I don't think it's going to matter that much because it's not going to be a busy T intersection. There's only ever going to be one train in there. So we'll do something like that. Okay. Train stop, which is going to give us plenty of room, which is good. Yeah, I didn't bring pumps with me. Okay, well, that's fine, because it's okay. We're just going to build the train. I won't even bother putting the fluid wagons on there right now, because we're just going to be riding this train upwards to help set things up with power and all kinds of things. You can be researched. Yes, the multiplayer for today is going to be more Factorio, and the server's already up. So, all right, we need pumps. I think that was pretty much the only thing I am lacking. No, because I also need... I probably want fluid storage over here as well. So, let's head on up and build our route along the way. Slowing down for the corner. Okay, and there's a rock in the way, or a piece of wood. Excellent. Laser turret damage is done. Research some more military tech. That looks about the right width. Semi-eyeballing things here. Oops. And by semi, I mean completely eyeballing things, but I'm sure that's fine. Is that the right width? 1, 2. You're going to end up over here. Yes, okay, good. Oh, some guns are firing somewhere. Over here? Really? Where the hell? You have a radar. There's probably a radar that tickled one of these stations. And that's probably it. Whoop! It's a good thing the train doesn't take damage when you reach the end of a rail. I mean, that would just be incredibly inconvenient for building like this. But I mean, realistically, if you're going at full pin like this and you hit the, whatever it is that's at the end of a railroad track to, like, stop you from going over, it feels like you should take damage, but I'm happy that you don't. Buffer? And this is also really much more convenient with bots because you can just use the ghost rail and you can have the bots remove the trees at the same time. Move up, grab, kill. So this corner is not going to have quite the right amount of tightness, but that's okay. We'll have you come down this way. Excellent. And is that actually connected to the rest of the thing? I think it might be. There's my car. Hey, hey. Dude, where's my car? Stop. Okay, grab you. We're gonna get in the car. We need pumps. And we need liquid storage containers. Fix the corner. We'll be back. I'll be back. Ah! Man, I want, like, a vehicle that's got a chainsaw attachment at the front so that I can just drive through forests. Because, you know, this game doesn't have enough forest hate already, huh? Oh, I ran out of gas. Load up with more coal. I'm going to pick up a little bit more coal here. Okay. So yeah, I don't have anywhere producing pumps. Pump is here. Steel. Oh, we need engines for this? Oh, that's kind of awkward. I mean, I've got engine production over here. That's not really convenient to get anywhere. What else do we need? Pipes and steel. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can just do it here. Let's do the same sort of thing where we got that. Copy the limiter and do this. Pump, 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 pump goes there. I don't know if we have everything we need around here to make the engines. Yes, we do. Excellent. Well, that's very convenient. Like that. Like that. Like this. Like that. And like that. And then you're going to grab this way and that way. And I'll do that just to kickstart you. Okay. So we'll get pumps produced. Yes, that is a good idea. And it was always my plan to build a rail station stop at the mall. Possibly the southern part, possibly the northern part, so I can just ride it. This was going to be too long around right now. But yeah, I should probably do something like that. A mall rail stop. So, is this the corner that someone's annoyed about right here? Mm-hmm. Anyway, to save time, I will abuse the long reach here just to get the power routed. Just while we're waiting for pumps to be made here. Just abusing the long reach. To save many, 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 many minutes here. While we wait for pumps. We don't need a lot of pumps. Actually, we just need 5. Assuming you can fill... Well, then we'll need more for the other end. But assuming you can fill or power trains with crude. I'm not sure if you can. I think you can. It might just be the solid form of fuel that you can. Not you. You. Another wonky corner there that I'm sure is bothering someone heavily. Whiskey and chocolate? Is that... Who dat? Just curious, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Oh yeah, I used to play in tournaments in university. Missed a lot of classes. Hey Zervin! Hey, thank you very much! Canada's changelog on this date time. New France's class has a new friendship relationship with the Iroquois 5 Nation. Is that on today's date or is that the 1763? I love the idea of history as a changelog. That's fantastic, actually. Oh. So, thank you very much for the support, but also that's an interesting little factoid, too. Dun, 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 dun. Abusing mods to be super lazy. I mean, it is called the Lazy Bastard achievement for a reason. This has nothing to do with it, but yeah. Okay, so we got some power down there. We're going to just queue up something else, and then we got some pumps. We got 13 pumps in there. Excellent. Okay, that's going to tide us over. Oh, and I need to make sure to actually pick up some of these storage tanks. I guess we'll grab 50. That's one stack. Wow, we've got enough for all time. I'm going to go grab some more chests over here as well. Power lines are good. Rail. Were we literally down to our last 6 rail? That's amazing. That's incredible. So I'm only going to pick up a little, but we're going to be okay. How are we doing on piping? Oh, I dumped a bunch of pipe in something else here, so we've got tons of undergrounds. But let me pick up some regular pipes as well. And hopefully that'll be enough. I don't know. I'd like to revert some recent commits too. Oh, if only. If only. Solid form, not liquid. Ah, boo. Okay. So, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe wherever we drop the fuel off. Well, we could probably make a solid form of it there. I don't know if you can make solid fuel from crude, because this is the solid, right? So no, you can't make it from crude, but wherever we process it, we can make some solid fuel just in place right there real quick, just so that our train, when it gets dropped off, gets filled with solid fuel. I think the solid fuel trains go faster as well. Different stuff has different energy, and I think it affects the train speeds. Okay, I think we're good. Ah! That's a tight corner. Whee! I don't like driving cars at all, at all. I'm gonna go through here. Okay, this rock here, we're just gonna mow that down. Because I can chop through those trees if I go quickly enough, but that was gonna be a pain in the butt. Got a bunch of coal out of it, so that's nice. And I guess we can pick up these guns that I left earlier. Oh, I can't repair while in a car. Okay. Using solid fuel increase the acceleration rate of trains. Yeah, I was pretty sure. Now, not that that matters that much, but I wonder if I can just plow through all this. Some of it, yeah. Leroy! You do slow down every time you hit a train, so there's a limit to how many of them you can just plow through, but there we go. Okay. Done. And done. Now, I'm going to pick up the car. I think we might end up still walking for a bit, because one of the things I have to do is... Oops, let's get more rail signal here. Because I got to subdivide this track into multiple little sub-segments here. I guess I could do it on a train. Because otherwise, there'll only ever be one train on this entire huge, long route. Which is obviously bad. Sorry, I'm not talking. I gotta focus on these clicks. Very precise. Mostly I have to focus on clicking really fast. And not holding it, otherwise it's gonna put it down a bunch at once. And we'll have to do the other side after as well. Okay, take a right. Good. Lovely. We can record, or do this. Excellent. And this station will need a name here. This is going to be crude pickup 1. Done. And you're going to go crude pickup 1 until full, which technically will trigger right away, except you don't have another destination, so you're just going to stay there. Excellent. Okay. Come over here. We'll get a couple of lights down. Thump. Thump. Make the night a little prettier. Okay, so now what we need are fluid wagons, and yeah, I'm going to go and build 4. It's a ludicrous amount of fluid, but it's okay. We're going to get some pumps for each one of these. Thump, 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 which will only need power. And I mean, I probably could have positioned it different, so I didn't need to use as many power cables, but psh. When is efficiency my goal? Okay, that's going to annoy me, though. Oh, not there. That's going to block the pipe. I wanted it in line with the power. Excellent. Okay. And I'm going to build... It's whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate! From... Oh, Taki came in with a 55-month resub. Dude! I got you, Taki. I got it there. I need to customize something. I can do like multiple level alerts and things like that for subs, and I gotta do a different kind of notification for people who have subbed a long time, like Taki. Taki, are you going to that U4 tournament thing in Poland? I'm not going to be, unfortunately. I almost did. I was invited, but I was like, I don't think I can. But I bet you would have fun there. And Nefrat, thank you very much for the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. Set up your Brave Bat account so you can get my monthly Bat payment. Brave is my default browser now. Oh! Also, desperately need another CK2 run. Something diabolical, please. Yes, indeed. I'm really waiting for freaking Holy Fury! Urgh! Urgh! I want Holy Fury. Now, these things here, their capacity, 25k. Are they 3 storage tanks per? Oh no, they're 1 storage tank per. So if we had like 4 storage tanks over here, This would be enough to fill up one train instantly as soon as it shows up. What if I had that kind of money? It's crazy expensive, is it? The fluid wagon can have up to 3 pumps to load super fast. Okay, I think I'll just go with the one. It's gonna be fine. I have squeak through, but I'll do a little underground to here. That's gonna be fine. And lights are in the way for me to do this with a little bit less labor, but it's okay. We'll just do this, that. There's all sorts of things that could make this load faster, but that's okay. I mean, the real, like, time will be, I think, the pumping, something like that. Yes, I know CQUI is updated for Civ 6 Rise and Fall. I'm so excited. We're definitely going to go back to the CKs, the Civs, blah, 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 after the new game of Gal Civ that we just started. Hookah Lord with 33 months. Thank you very much, Hookah! Let's get you there. And there. This is like one of those things where it's really easy to miss one of these bad boys. So actually, let's break that connection for now. You're gonna go there. And yeah, I did not bring enough of these pipes. Long reach. Pipes. Again, we're gonna try our best to like do things, you know, goodly where we can, but we're also not gonna spend like 90% of this video running back and forth. Now I could use a lot more undergrounds to do this as well, but I kind of like seeing all the pipes for some reason. And if you have squeak through like I do, the pipes aren't like a massive problem. I just imagine that we climb over stuff, or they're built off the ground so that we can walk underneath them. That's the way I look at this. Oops. Now, we could probably do some sort of, that's probably what one of those websites do, is a sort of traveling salesman algorithm to figure out, like, the minimal number of pipes that we need to hook up everything. Because this would be a solvable problem. It's not a very important problem. But how could you connect up all of these jack pumps with the minimal number of pipes? How do you even access the sub-Discord? If you scroll down, there are instructions on how to... You basically link your Discord account to your Twitch account, and then it can automatically read in the channels that you're subscribed to and that have a Discord server. And then you can join from there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to rebuild it because it looks dumb and that's not the way I wanted it to look. There we go. Although, technically it would have been more efficient. Use less pipe. Boom. Ah! I said I wasn't going to hook up everything, but I might go and do all of it right now, just because, what the hell, right? I'm doing it. Yeah, I severely underestimated how many pipes I would need to hook all these bad boys up. Boop. And there. And you, and... Oh, there's the Flamer Tech. Let's get you in there. Damn it. Poor mouse skills. Da-na-na-na-na, and then you are not connected over here. Okay. So now, in theory, everything is hooked up. We're going to find out. That's one of the reasons I leave this break here, is it makes it a little easier to test that everything is hooked up. Boom, boom. Let's get everything no longer blinking.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. Hey, it's Cool Man again. Hey, there's not enough oil for Cool Man Fight Cooler Cook-Off. For chili beans with rice and baked potato, baked fish. I made chili last night. I like making chili. Mostly just a question of time. And lots and lots and lots of tasting. It's great, too, because it gives you food for days. Here's another thing that you can have your program do, is figure out, like, the least amount of power cables you need to connect all this up. It'd probably even use some mix of different types of power cables. We'll get you. I think we may be almost out of stuff that we can do with the military science packs. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I'm a little willy-nilly with this stuff just to get it done. Just get rid of the yellow blinking lights. Blinking lights are bad. Okay, now let's take a look. Everything is powered. You are not connected to the rest of the grid, see, because you're not pumping right now. Do that, there we go. Now, right now, they're just going to fill up these pipes. I mean, I want to get to the point where everything stops pumping. So everything is green, everything is pumping, but they're just filling up these pipes here. And eventually we'll hit 100% and everything should stop. You don't have the large power cable? Well, I have these big electric poles. I know there's like a whole other thing. Okay. Everything is filled up now. Everything's yellow because it's not producing, right? Yellow everywhere. And now the big thing will be, if I do this and open that up, everything turned green again. Takes a little while because that pipes actually have a little bit of a throughput limit, which we're hitting here with this structure. See, this guy's still yellow. There it goes. But it gets there. Now, having multiple pipes and different ways to route things around might improve things, but overall, we're okay. All right. I'm going to leave a variety of guns here. I don't need a ton of bullets in each gun. I just want to make sure that everything's slightly, just vaguely covered here. Kind of like that. Done and done. Double pipes would work. Pumps. Yeah, I probably do want more reservoir tanks. You know, we've got 2 train loads worth now. Squinty mode. Oh, we can get flamethrower damage, so there's a little bit more that we can do as is. Now, this is filling up slowly. And yeah, people also said we could fill up a little faster if we had up to 3 pumps, I guess. But I'll go with the pair, because why not? But in practice, this is going to fill up pretty fast. Mostly we're waiting on other things here. And using pumps for pressure throughout the system would also be good, I think, is another thing. So if we had some every now and again, it would help it move forward. But all right, we're fine here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the train. And we've got some rail signals, and we're just going to go... Oops. That's okay. I totally intended to go around a little bit here. Whee! It's so much fun. Won't the bottlenecks be the pipes? Probably. All right. And slow down. Drop some signals. There we go. Another one over here. There we go. Just subdivide up the tracks here too. Otherwise, you can only have 1 train on this entire super long segment, which would be bad. Click. Damn you. Okay. So, I'm thinking of having the oil processing over here I've talked about, and I think that's still a fine idea. What rail mod is that for the colored indicators? It's built into vanilla. So yeah, it shows you... Ah! Drive. I'm not going to abuse the bottleneck or the long reach on this one. We're just going to drive up there. Where the hell? And why wasn't there whoop, whoop, whoop? I don't know what determines that. I'm going to throw myself from the train. Oh, it's these guys. Apparently. Now, I think they've been killed now. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. A bunch of dead dudes here. Fluid wagons will drain 10 times faster if you connect pumps directly to the tanks with no pipes between them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I may just leave it anyway. I don't know. It's probably worth making a change. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Alright, we're fine. Come on. Grab, grab, grab. Okay, let's grab the ones that don't have any bullets. We'll leave some of these here as a bit of a buffer. Okay. We're fine. I don't think I see any techs I can research right now, which is the military science. So we'll just queue up something. Doesn't matter. And just leave it there for whenever we get the blues. Hang on a sec. I need to unfudge some things. I'll just build a little turnaround here for now. Suppose I had my car. I could have left the train in a more convenient location and just gotten my car over here, but... I guess I didn't actually need to go this far to do that, but that's okay. Alright. Done, done, done. Oh! Was there a rocket damage one? Right there. Thank you. Go!
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and Chocolate from USS Suicide. Hey, thank you very much. I've followed you for many years, mostly Civ, but I'm finally get a chance to catch a stream. Well, welcome to the party. There's chips and salsa and a hat at the door. Make sure to grab yours. And a name tag. It's very important. I don't think I have many stop signals on this whole straight, which is going to cause us problems later, but that's okay. All right, let me go somewhere here for the unloading station. I want to be fairly far to the south for it. Map mode gives you more light. Alright. Just so I don't have to mess with the trees too much because it's annoying. I'll build it back over here. I mean, there's going to be some, but that's okay. And T-junction, which is not actually built to properly overlap with the power thing, but that's okay. Some turrets are active. God damn it! You guys ain't seen nothing. Let me build a radar down here. Wow, that's a lot of pollution. Hitting a lot of nests. Oh, we're gonna have such huge problems. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Wow. Alright, let's get back to this, though. And then we'll freak out about the horrible disaster that's brewing down there. That goes there, that goes there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And I'll worry about doing the inside stuff when I got bots that'll do it for me. Lazy! Rocket damage. Now I think we might be done. Things we can't do without blues. Maybe I got adjusted color balance on this monitor or something. Because the blues and grays really don't stand out to me, but it's probably a color blindness thing. Yeah. I'll get you out of the way in a second here. I'm in danger. Hop on. Back up with the left arrow. Nice. I'm not colorblind, but I do think there's a little bit of a reduced sensitivity for a particular couple of sets of colors or something like that.
It's whiskey and
I mean, if you ask my wife, clearly. Free revenue, thank you! Ludum Dare hype, yes, absolutely. Next weekend is Ludum Dare, 48 hours of game programming, live streaming the whole thing. Basically, unless I'm asleep, I will be online live streaming and making a game, which is going to be awesome. It's always a great time. We did sort of skip the last one, needed a bit of a break, but I'm very eager to be getting back in there. Always, it's such a fantastic time. Can't wait. All right, we're giving this like lots of room for, you know, later stuff. I'm gonna scooch up a little bit and then turn, oops, one too far. Like that. Excellent. Get rid of this.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate from Icy Heart. Hey, thank you. Greetings from the US, where it's so hot the whiskey is molten and the chocolate is melted. Wow. Been meaning to catch a stream, but due to being short-handed at work, I've been working major overtime. Well, damn. I mean, hopefully the overtime bucks are good, and it's at least satisfying that way. Because yeah, that could be very easy to get overworked. You got to be careful about that stuff. But I'm happy you're here now. Crude drop-off 1. That's going to be good. Excellent. US hot, try Europe. Crude drop-off, inventory empty. So you're going there until you get emptied. Lovely. Okay. So let's try the slightly more direct pumping style here. Sounds dirty. So, no, that's not what I want. I want the pumps. There's a pump. Okay. So let's say we do this. And so if it's faster to load and unload directly into these things, we can do something kind of like that. And it's probably even like a fancy trip for some of these things. Let me go and just grab some of these pumps over here. There we go. So that doesn't line up, but that does. We can have every train empty into 2 of these at once, and it's totally cool. I don't think we're going to need this much storage, but what the heck, right? Let's do doot, 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 doot all the things. Something like that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate? Ooh, I don't have it open. The gauge, look, donated. Whiskey suggestions, Isle of Arran malt port finish. So, Isle of Arran, or Arran, we love. I mean, consider this, like, we love spending our time in air, so we can see the Isle of Arran. Oh, you got dumped and you're okay. Good, excellent. Have fun, bye train. Hopefully you have enough fuel. And Essentia has been to the Isle of Arran, and yes, I have not had that one specifically. But I've had other Arran single malts, and we've also had the Arran whiskey cream, which is lovely. So yeah. 2 tanks are useless, not connected. Wait, yeah, but it's still, like, this is just a giant storage. These are not connected either. I mean, they're interconnected, right? Well, they must be, because they'll have a little bit of crude oil. So yeah, they're all interconnected. That's good. Guns shooting over here. Grr. And then you're pumping here. And yeah, I'll probably change this to take that advice over here. We'll probably make that change. We'll put the tanks adjacent to the trains here so that it pumps out of there. Because yeah, I totally see it now. I totally see it. Just short term, we might be able to improve some of the... I don't know if this will solve any of the throughput issues. At all. But it's fine. Oh, there we go. Done. Oh, the ones in the back didn't fill up? Yeah, so there's definitely some throughput issues, all in all, because the ones in the back aren't filling up the right way. So we'll probably do something with the tanks. But I mean, the train is clearly filling up pretty darn fast. So I think we'll be okay. I've had Lefroy. I mean, yeah, I've had Lefroy. Or Lefroy with a C at the end? I don't think I've had that. Curious. We will have to investigate at some point. Now, we're going to need a lot of space here. We don't necessarily need it now. But we're going to need a lot of space here for our oil sort of processing operations. In some fashion. We've got water nearby, which is good because we're going to need it for some things. So I guess the thing to do now is to get ourselves our oil refinery. We're only going to have a single one to start. Nope, train's back. I have to replace those small poles over there because they're kind of hard to squeeze through.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Yeah, the VOD should be uploaded to YouTube. The early ones have been. Who's this? Oh, Gage. Yes, was in air when you were. Didn't know who you were then. Oh, that's funny. Port finish is nice. Decent cinnamon overtones. Ooh, highly recommend. Lighter, bigger, stronger than most. Nice. Well, the local Robbie's Drams or whatever in air, I believe that's the shop that's called, does definitely carry a lot of air and stuff. So yeah, that'll be added to the to-do to try. Okay, you got this, you got this. What I don't actually have yet, and we'll keep going in this area, even though it's going to look fairly spaghetti-ish, but, you know, that's the way of things. Let's leave a little gap there. We're going to get the chemical plant, which you can build. Actually, you need exactly the same stuff as everything else, so I will just build you here. Chemical plant. Boom, boom, boom. Into that. Copy, paste, and power. Okay. But, the oil refinery I have to make by hand. So, we're going to grab a bunch of these things. I now need some stone bricks, which we have lying around somewhere on one of these conveyor belts. Right there. Excellent. Okay. So everything in the list is yellow, is not yellow, which means I have the final ingredients, not just the raw ingredients. So I'm going to hit this button to make a single oil refinery. Bring us to 106 things made by hand. Oh! Apparently we do have the I can't craft thing set up. Oh, these are all old server instructions. Help. Oh, it's permissions or something, right? Is it config? Permissions. I guess I could just enable all, but there you go. Crafting permission. Done and done. So I'm now allowed to craft one oil refinery. Okay. Boom, done. And, yeah, I'll go and turn that off. There we go. Wasn't sure that it would persist through. Okay. I would love more of them, because it's going to be really slow, but I'm only going to craft the one to start off with. And what we have to do is we have to work our way to Automation 3. This is the first thing we have to build when we get our purple science, is this, so that we can build the Assembling Machines 3. Good, good, good. I still have pumps, right? Yeah, 22 of those, that's good. I can grab the extra pump jacks over there. Okay. And we're going to pick up a bunch more pipes. Lovely. I should probably change this to allow, like, much bigger stack of pipes. Did I pick up my car? I did. Okay. You just completed your own lazy run of Factorio, and this was the last thing I crafted. So I can make a few more things. Yeah. This should be the very last thing you have to handcraft. So we got the buffer in there. I mean, I could go and just make a few more of the oil rigs to get started a little faster, but there's a rock there that is so annoying. Should have just grenaded you. All right, let's replace these power lines here. Because these small ones, we need too many of them, and they're just big old car obstacles, which are dangerous. Boom. There. Excellent. Whee! Oh, a new train just arrived. I just saw it on the minimap. Hello, goodbye. Yeah, it really does load and unload really quickly here. Build one extra refinery to speed things up? Maybe. Okay. So, oil refinery. I guess I can align it back like this. That's going to be fine. And you're going to be doing this thing. And you'll need some water later on. Now, I don't remember which side of this will want the water later. But that's okay. For now, we'll just do a kind of a naive little pipe. You know, just hit one side of this. It's going to be fine. Okay. And I'm going to want to sort of subdivide these production lines. And you can do a fairly compact design. But what my plan is, I'm going to do a big row of these oil refineries, just or column, I guess. That just goes do. And then I'm going to have the heavy oil go here, and we'll have the option of chemical plants on a logistics thing to possibly convert the heavy to light, and another row that is possibly converting light to petroleum. And then finally the petroleum is just going to go over here. So it'll be fairly spaced out, but that's going to be okay, I think. Remember heavy water? I don't understand. I know what heavy water is. So we'll just get a little bit of this. And you're going to go in there. And then we're going to go some distance away. Like that. And again, some distance away. Parallel fractionation columns. I do know, I can't pronounce it, but I do know what that means, yes. Okay. Done. So, I can't do any more sub-processing right now, right? Because that's the... yeah. Although I could make some solid fuel right now. And actually, I do want to do a tiny little solid fuel thing. Just a really minimalist... thing that just scrooches around here. Here, we're getting spaghetti pipes. It's great. Just to the other side of the train. Oh, I should really do it from light fuel, huh? Or even the petroleum. Petroleum would be even better. Probably. In any case, the goal is simply to get some fuel for our train. We may as well get the buffer like that. Boom, boom. Like this. Like that. And yeah, we'll just route some of the petroleum. Boom. Down like that. Excellent. Have you tried doing C-Block? No, not really. I mean, I did load it once and then I immediately closed it. Have you ever heard of EVE Online? Yeah, we played EVE Online a few weeks ago. And some people are still running a corporation as a result of that. I don't know how much time I'll be able to like go and spend to go back in there, but it was fun to finally give it a try. So you are getting the solid fuel in there. Excellent. Yeah, so it's accelerates 20% faster, which is pretty groovy. Oh, I did not put a limit on the buffer. You are absolutely right. Thank you very much for the reminder. We'll just do the one stack. That's going to be fine. Part of me really wants to cheat and just, like, blow these up from... Well, cheat. Well, yeah, well. Save myself walking down there and do exactly what I would do anyway. Let's have you hold out a little bit longer. So, we've got this. Now, what we need to do is... We need both battery and plastic, right? Do we need red circuits? Oh, Automation 3 needs purple. Oh, we're a million miles away from that. Never mind. It's just blues that we're going to do first. Alright, fair enough. So, yeah, we need red circuits. Oh, we don't need batteries. We just need plastic for these science packs. Which is coal and petroleum gas. And we've already got coal over here. Ah! Alright, we're good. This thing's gotta die. Everyone look away for a second. Shh, everything is fine. Now, when I get the plastic, I will probably just transport belt it over here. Now, we are going to want a train station to load plastic up to probably bring to a place where we make, like, all our circuits, like, hardcore. Because, I mean, the only circuits we're doing here is some greens. But we're going to want some plastic on the bus for a few different things. And what I'll probably do for our blue science is just make a tiny, like, you know, a little bit of red circuits in place for that. I just don't know where I'm going to want the plastic, like, long term. Oh, we're going to need to grab some more grenades from a distance here. Boop. But I guess we'll be okay if we just... Let's say we just build some plastic here. Just off the side from this thing. We'll grab these, and I guess we need chemical plants for that, right? For plastic? Yes. So something, be plasticky, and yeah, we'll just route a pipe over here. What I'll probably end up doing is run coal down this way. And just use some undergrounds here. I mean, it uses a fair amount of material, but it makes it really easy to load things in at maximum rate. We don't need you, just here. I guess I could do them side by side. Might be a little easier for me to keep track of what's going on here. Okay, something like that. And then grab you, bring it down this way, and then from here, I'm having to leave, like, massive amounts of space between things because I know there's going to have to be a bunch of crap over here later, and I'm worried we won't have enough room to make everything fit properly, but... Okay, so let's get some coal down here. Now, we're going to need to double up on our power. In fact, very, 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 very soon we're going to need to do that. Let's take a look at the power cables now. We're only running at about half, which isn't bad. Now, it's possible that not all of our mines and factories are running right now, because... we've got a pretty serious backlog in various things. But we shall see. And line up like this. Run you down that way. Try not to mess that up. Do this, do that. Line up, go, and go. Okay. Ooh, someone's making brisket? Oh, man! Oh, man! 13 hours and cut it after letting it rest for an hour and a half. Want some? Yes! I love smoking things, slow cooking things. It's great. I haven't done it in a little bit, and I've never done a brisket. Do a lot of ribs. Chicken's good. That was one of my big discoveries, is that, like, oh my god, like, slow-cooked smoked chicken is stupendous. That's not something... Because barbecue is not a big thing around here. I mean, we barbecue, but what we actually mean is by that is grilling, right? When Canadians talk about barbecuing, they actually mean grilling. And so barbecue, in the sense of low and slow, is not something that really occurs over here. And, yeah. Oh, man. My life has been so much better since just starting to do that stuff. Pick up some underground pipes here. And we'll do the same thing. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. That is not right. Doot, doot over here. And over here. And I don't know, we'll connect up through the top, just arbitrarily. Boom. Okay. Now, we're going to need a lot more plastic production. I think we should be able to repeat this pattern okay, though. I don't know. We need more medium poles. Excellent. And we need to grab from the other side. Oh, pulled pork, yeah. Oh, now we're just waiting for petroleum. Okay. Because we're slowly... Oh, we actually do have electricity problems all of a sudden. Didn't we just look and we were fine for electricity? I thought, maybe? I don't know. That's weird. Oh, hey, Ace. So long, and thanks for all the fish. 42! Hey, Laundrian! See, that's another one we need, like, a custom alert for. 42 months. Alright, we're gonna remove this because we're gonna make room for more stuff. Man, this would be nice for, maybe plastic things or power mongers. Yeah, I think most of the chemical plants and stuff like that do use a lot of juice. Mining rigs take a surprising amount of power. So if a train just stopped by and picked up a load of ore somewhere, emptying the coffers, and a bunch of mining rigs just became enabled again, that's something else that could use a ton of juice. But yeah, I think it is the oil processing. Trying to get trains before you get here. Excellent. On the multiplayer server? Lovely. Well, I'm sure you guys should be able to do that. Bet all the coal mines just powered on too? Yeah, that's true. Funk, 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 funk. Okay. We do produce boilers and engines somewhere. I think I've got water intakes. Yes, there. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, because I picked up all the bullets. Right. Here, let's upgrade you guys. Okay, there we go. Right there. Boom. 50 boilers. Hold on. I don't need that many. There we go. We do need lots more engines. Oh, this is the thing that needs the stack changed. Because we need twice as many engines as boilers. But okay. We'll leave a... Oh, we do need to leave a gap because we've got to leave...
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate. Whoa! From the Lorax, who's probably very unhappy at me destroying the environment. That's the Dr. Seuss story, right? Is the Lorax? Something like that. Just gonna upgrade. These are apparently a bunch of these were like yellow transport belts, so we're upgrading them to red. Wow, missed you last weekend, but wanted to say how sorry I am about your Furby. Thank you, Lorax. You know, okay, I'll read the rest of your message in a second, but I wanted to say one of the things that I do love about this community, and you know, it's one of those things you don't go in kind of expecting, is the fact that Gilbert is going to be like immortalized in the eyes of so many people. You know, and that's pretty goddamn special. And so just, you know, just another reminder that what I do in the community we have is pretty awesome and amazing. And I've been meaning to say that. So thank you. Hope this helps with the bills or can buy plenty of whiskey and chocolate. Love the channel and amazing community you've built. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Lorax. It will certainly help with the bills, you know, which again, oh, I'm doing this wrong. If you're going to get yourself a fur baby, part of that responsibility is to make sure that you have the means to cover any sort of emergencies that happen. And, you know, and so we've got that, but it doesn't mean that, yeah, the bills are not, still substantial. But we had to try everything we possibly could. And there we go. Anyway. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about video games. Video games. Factorio, building things. Haha, Quill makes hilarious mistakes all the time. Lightweight. Okay. Whew, we're good. Excellent. Lovely. How's everyone doing? Good. Let me have some soda. I don't want to bring it up. Gilbert was named for the cat. But was Gilbert named for the cat in Caillou? No. I never really like watched or read Caillou. I mean, I know it was a cartoon. I don't know if it was a book first or whatever. But no, he just seemed like a Gilbert right away. His full name was Gilbert Galileo Byron. And like Gilbert really just stuck. I'm pretty sure that was me. That was my idea. And I was just like right away I was like, he looks like a Gilbert. And I think Essentia was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that, and yet you're right. It was one of those where like, yeah, you can't deny it. He was just a goddamn Gilbert. What a cat. Steam engines. We may as well get the power lines down. Do I have any of the small ones kicking around? I might, yeah. I was going to say I probably have a few in my inventory from disassembling a few things. So, may as well use them. And there, okay. And we'll need to use some medium ones, but that's okay. And yeah, I gotta change this so that we have multiple stacks of the steam engines. Basically 40. I want to have 40 steam engines waiting for me, which is the magic amount for this. To do it in one go. We're gonna grab steam engines. We're gonna drop half of them in there so that we have exactly 2. So that we can finish this stack. Excellent. And then we just need some power cables over here. Boom, 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 and boom. Excellent! You know what to help? Water. There it is. Offshore pump to there. I don't think it's quite lined up, but tell you what, we'll use one underground here. Just for whatever. And like that. And then you guys are all working, and now we have tons of production. Woohoo! 40 is the magic number. Sounds like bugs. Should be 18. We could do like an 18 boiler 36 steam engine stack, but it would break some people's brain because your offshore pump does have enough water pumpage for 20 boilers. 3 steam engines ought to be enough for everyone. And yes, more pollution. So is this going to reach any more stuff? Probably. I'm betting the pollution starts reaching these things now. It's fine. Meanwhile, we're still aggroing everything over here. Oof. I'm sure we're okay, though. All right. Done. We have plastic. Plastic is a go. I have some of these underground, or not undergrounds, not what I meant to say, but that's okay. So with the plastic, it's kind of annoying because I actually could use a little bit more room by the bus here. I think I'm going to route it around the back. I don't know. Maybe I can do it with enough undergrounds. But, like, we kind of need a fourth line over here. Well, let's see. We might be okay. Move some of these power cables. Oh, I can't remove from this range. Okay, so, where's the lineup for the plastic? I think we can do it. Now, this is going to leave gaps, but it's okay. I'm just going to hold. Oh, it doesn't leave as many gaps as it used to. That's interesting. It still does. If you just arrow key like that. So this is a long route, and maybe it would be, you know, better or smarter to train it directly from here, but I think this is going to be okay. Just for, like, a tiny little bit of plastic. For now.
It's whiskey and
to
chocolate.
bootstrap. I don't know if things can get through here. I guess it can, because I just wrote it through, didn't I? Don't forget guns next to the boilers and stuff. Probably, huh? Hang on, I'm going to check the whiskey and chocolate in just a second. Okay. Done. Who dis? Who dat? It's Cassius Kashinkin. Thank you very much. From a 5-critter zookeeper. Our babies never leave. 5-critter zookeeper. Yeah. No, and you're right. They never leave. They just stay with you. Like, you know, and I have, like... Gilbert and his memories are going to be part of my life for frickin' ever. Because he was goddamn awesome. He's the greatest cat there ever was, except for all the other cats that ever was. It's one of these paradoxes. You know, it's kind of like how light is both a wave and a particle. Every single cat is the best cat ever. That's just the way it works. Definitely built that a little too close, but we're gonna be okay. I don't know if we'll be able to get everything here. We might end up having to move some of this stuff over later, but that's all right. Done. Okay, plastic down to here, which will be good because there'll be some stuff that we can build with plastic. I think laser guns might need some. They might just need batteries. I'm not sure. All right, trickle of plastic done. Excellent. And yeah, just as a bit of a placeholder, so we kind of remember what we're looking to do. This will be, oops, another sort of bus area over here. I think that's as much as we'll ever need, though. Okay. Are there any enemies on the map, or is there building time? There are. We've had a few things with them. These guys here, particularly unhappy about the amount of pollution we're generating here. Although nothing's running right now. We've actually like just completely filled up on all the oil situation. And I think the train that's up here is just parked as well because it's not being emptied. So everything has come to a halt. We're very, very, very slowly processing some oil over here. But that's okay. So what I want to do is I want to set up our blue science production. Over here. So, time to clear up more trees, because trees are the enemy. And I am the enemy of trees. Ow. Try not to grenade myself too much. We could have used fewer grenades, but it's just easy to move this way. Almost killed myself. Like, killing yourself by having well, I don't know if that counts as killing yourself, but having a train run over you is a pretty funny death. But I think killing yourself with grenades accidentally is much funnier. Oh, that's a good point. The oil refinery in particular needs guns, because if it gets blown up and I have to rebuild it, I'll be kind of unhappy. There. Well, I like the pattern of craters we've got. Excellent. Quilted tree hugger hugging to death. Yeah. Okay. So we've got everything based on the idea that we are producing 2 of each flask per second. So our blue science packs, which we're looking to build now, take 12 seconds per. So we need 24 of these? That's a lot. Okay, we probably won't feed it at full ratio at first, but we're still gonna, you know, try to do what we can. So let's go and get 12. So we stop at 30 here. 2, like that. There'll be inputs over here, and we'll be putting the blue beakers on over there. There's still trees left. Well, yeah, we gotta save them for future destruction. You know, gotta spread out the fun. Can't kill all the trees at once. I mean, then you'd have nothing left. It's like, you know, it's like saving a cookie for later instead of eating it all now. Boom. Excellent. So we'll inject the blue science over there. That's gonna be fine. The worst is killing self the nuke when you forget to switch back to your shotgun to shoot a tree. That's why I never use shotguns to clear trees. Alright, and you guys are gonna do that. Where are the elves? They were all in the trees, now they don't exist anymore. Okay, so something like that. And then we'll have some inputs over here, and apparently I am out of red belts, so let's do some of that and some of that. Okay, and then trim you back down like that, because you're going to be doing something like this. Excellent. Okay. And we can probably... you are needing more inputs in this, so you'll be having some sort of double track like this, and you're going to be grabbing like that, and like that. Okay. It's just one of each. It doesn't really matter where we do what. And again, I'm going to leave myself a bit more space over here to do things. So we need 2 per second of each one of these. So we need 2 per second on electric engines, for example. So we'll start with that. Electric engine takes 10 seconds to build. So we need 20? Is that vaguely right? Like, am I screwing up the map? I don't think so. I think I'm right. Ew. I don't like being right like that. That's 7. 8, 9, 10. They do just take a really long time to build. The locals are the elves. They sheltered it so when yeah, that's right. All the alien critters. Those are actually the elves. Okay, more machines. And like this. I think you're right, but it sounds like a lot. Yeah. That's, I mean, the crazier science. Okay. And then we're gonna end up, now you also need 3 inputs. So you're also gonna have a sort of double track over here. Like this. Okay. Next, we're gonna need mining drills, electric mining drills, which are over here. Now these take 2 seconds to build, so we're gonna need just 4 of them. I guess we can just have it come on one side. That'll actually be okay, because what we can do is something. You're gonna come out like that. There, and like that. Done. Good. And what we can probably do over here is route you downwards like this, and like this, and just do one of these. And one of those. There we go. Done. And the red circuit can be on the outside. Okay. So, there we go. So, they take 2 seconds per. So, by having 4 of them, we will have 2 per second. So, you need green circuits, gears, and iron plates. So, you also need 2 tracks worth of stuff. Okay. So let's get iron plates onto this. like so. Oh. This hasn't all been upgraded yet. I can do... Where's my upgrade planner? If I do that, we'll upgrade more of the yellows to the reds. And then I can just dump the yellows into there. Excellent. Okay. So you're coming down. Ooh, this is incorrect. There we go. Like that. Excellent. And what I'm going to do... I don't know how many of these I need. Here. We'll go 4. I don't think we're going to need that many, but I'm not going to math out the gears. I think that's more than we need by a fair bit. Boom, like that. And like this. Okay. And then the blues are going to do that. Wonk, 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 wonk. And big cable. There we go. Done, 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 done. Okay. And then I think this is just missing green circuits. There's probably something important I've forgotten. But, you know, we'll notice it soon. So, yes. Green circuits, which we've already got. Fairly easy to get. Oh, I should have done dune, like that. And that down and under. This is where the plastic is supposed to go. I just realized. I was just talking about not doing this kind of crap, and then I did this kind of crap. Shh, it's fine. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about here. Spaghetti. Everybody loves spaghetti. Oops. Grab, paste, go. All right. Done, done, done. You need 8 machines to produce gears for both your miners and your engine units. Okay. Well, that's fine. Probably, maybe. So here, what we're gonna do, did it happen to work out exactly right over here? I'm a genius! Or something. Do that, do that, do that. Pick up more blues. Then, figure out why... Right. I'm totally a genius. Shut up. Excellent. Do that. And that. And then on this side, again, I have no idea what the numbers are going to be required, but hopefully this will just be enough. We'll see if there's a shortfall. Some of that. I suspect this is more than enough, although I don't actually know. Itchy back. Okay. You're going to do this. And again, we're getting in our own way for things later on, and I'm going to hate myself. Maybe I'll clean it up between episodes. Probably I won't. But a boy can dream. A boy can dream of a lack of spaghetti. Doom. Excellent. And, oops, you're going to be doing something like that, right? Yes? Looking good. Excellent. So you're just waiting for some steel now. It's like my philosophy of programming. First get it done, then get it done right. Which is why I have so many problems in my programs. Done. And actually, how much steel do you need? Oh, no, just the one? Okay, so it doesn't matter that you're grabbing it from so much further away. Excellent. So you're doing this. Actually, you don't even need the blues there. Let me grab some more yellow inserters for the unload. Didn't realize the input requirements were so low, actually, for these engines. They just take a lot of time, but not a lot of material. Good. Just as planned. And what I'm going to do here is actually just move this a scooch. So that what I can do is just wrap this way. Since the input requirements are so freaking low. That. And like that. Okay. These are the wrong way around. Excellent. And the reds. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 and the power. Lovely. Okay. Honestly, Quill's factory setups always look so elegant compared to mine. Wow, yours must be really bad. Like the worst. All right, plastic. We need 2 per second of the advanced circuits. And unless I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, don't you make 2 per second by default? No. I had in my head that it actually produces much faster than this. You know what we'll do? Rather than doing a little bit of red plastic production in position, what I'm going to go ahead and do is belt a little bit of red circuits. I see red plastic, I mean red circuits. I'm wondering... No, I guess we'll put it on its own belt or something over here with the reds. Something like that. And yeah, I'll just do a scooch, a tiny little bit. I think they changed the ratio. It used to be 1 of the coppers to like 8 reds, but I'm not sure that's true. Thank you. Okay. Hey! My Factorio layout is so bad that I should actually be in prison for crimes against humanity. Nice, Ellie. We will be, with the reds, almost certainly the red production will actually be in a train station, so will the green. Mostly not for our bus requirements. The bus requirements of green and red isn't actually that high. It's the amount of green and red that you need to make frickin' blue circuits is so insane that it really needs its own dedicated area. So, all right, let's go way down here. And do something like this. Let's go with 6 so that we have even amounts. And so you guys are going to be dumping reds onto a shared conveyor belt. We'll just figure it out. And the thing is, when you're unsure about what the design was, this is how you end up with your spaghetti, because things aren't quite placed where it turns out it's optimal for them to be placed. But so copper cables, electronic circuits. Now, let me remove you for a sec. What I can do is I can get the plastic and the electronic circuits very easily to be on the same pipe here. I suppose I could even just do something like this. Okay. Just for now, and we might loop it around, actually. And as for the wire, I'm just going to piggyback off the copper that's on here, since we have more than sufficient throughput at this time. Now, it might make sense to just feed directly instead of putting on any kind of belt here, but I don't know. So I'm just going to put some on a belt, and we'll see what it does. Again, I should probably math first, but meh. Okay. I just realized those will end up both on the same side of the belt. La 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 la. There. Okay. Split that up. Did I grenade this? Probably. What's the ratios here? Exactly the same in terms of numbers of swings. Oh, but we're okay because it's got 6 seconds to swing to pick up all this stuff. So yeah, this is going to be fine. I'm going to go way down here. Then over. Then this way. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to swing very quickly. They have to swing 4 times every 6 seconds. So the yellows and the reds are going to be sufficient for all this. Okay. Just load some crap that we've picked up. I'm so happy I finally realized you could just control-click an empty area of your inventory to load in the right ingredients for manufacturing something. It saves me so much work. Now, our plastic production is probably way too low. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, which is very soon. And yeah, see, this is this is somewhat non-ideal. It's okay. We'll just add more spaghetti to the factory. It's the old spaghetti factory is what we're doing here. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna have to move some of these productions. Do. Thump. Aww. Spaghetti. Who doesn't love spaghetti? Boom. All right. Red circuits. Woo! So, I mean, whatever's going to be on there later is going to do that. Well, probably blue circuits. Yeah, we'll just move the, we'll probably just end up moving all of the science production somewhere else. Well, I don't know about all of it, but maybe. That's usually what happens. You know, because you want to get your science production started. You want it near your initial bus. And then ultimately, things just end up taking over that space. And I end up, like, moving it later to a much larger production area. Okay. Get some more reds. And we do need some more yellows. And actually, we could use another half stack of blues. Okay. Boom. Man, it'll be nice to get bots. Now, plastic production will explode as soon as we get... actually, that'll be the next thing we need to do. Yeah, we need to get the next level of oil processing is actually the thing that we need, which is this. That's the first thing we have to research, the blue. And yeah, I'll probably spend a little bit more of the lazy bastard charges on getting more oil processing, because that is going to be such a slowdown. Otherwise, I mean, part of me doesn't want to, because it's like, oh no, let's not waste a use. What if something else goes horribly wrong later? But yeah. Oh, you need more bits over here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Blue. What else are we using laser charge on? I think nothing. You got 32 machines making blue, right? Making what? Blue science? 24. 24 machines. So it's 2 per second. Which is the same ratio I built everything else on. So the reds are the bottleneck now, but I think they're bottleneck because of the lack of plastic. Yeah, plastic. Yeah, that is the case. And the plastic is bottleneck because of lack of petroleum, which is a shortage of ability to convert the crude into the sub-products over here. So yeah, let's build more oil refineries. Plastic. Yeah, the oil refinery has too many ingredients for the rest, which is why we have to hand do it. I'm going to build 2 more. Okay, nothing is yellow, which is good. Okay. And now some stone bricks, which are somewhere over here. Oh, and I did actually just use up my steel plates. I'm trying to avoid grabbing anything else, just because it's messy. Okay, and done. Thought I turned off my crafting permission. Oh, I removed myself from the group. No. Yeah, okay. So now I shouldn't be able to craft. All right, good. I know, 108. It's crazy now. How are we doing on pipes and stuff? I will pick up... Oh, right. For the future, while I'm here, because that's something you can't long reach, I want 4 stacks of those because that'll be 40. And I do have more pipes in place now. Just because I might grab from the wrong one sometimes, I'll put a bigger buffer over there. Okay, advanced oil processing is done. I think at this point I can mostly just start doing whatever crap's at the top of the list with no particular interest in anything else. I mean, I suppose we can get more bullet damage. Might not be the worst investment just to keep things a little bit more protected. But no, we'll start working on the personal roboport stuff and the robotic stuff so that once we do get batteries set up, we'll be very happy. Gloomhaven's getting a digital release in 2019. Yeah, I'm very excited. Vroom! Stupid power cable. You don't even need to exist there anymore. Whee! Alright. So we're going to triple up our oil processing capacity here. And done. My excessive amounts of guns. And by excessive, I mean just maybe vaguely sufficient, but we're not sure yet. And for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to have to remove this when we do. Actually, I guess we did unlock the advanced. Hold on. Yeah, there's a bunch we can do here now. Okay, I'm going to cut that off just in case it does the wrong one, because now you can do advanced oil processing that way. Research whatever. So advanced oil processing gives us two things. First of all, it gives us a more efficient processing of the crude here, which gives us more petroleum, which is important because that's the primary thing we're interested in acquiring. There'll be a bunch more of these later on. But the other thing is that it does give us the ability to break the heavy and light into subforms. Oh, we got a little bit of water over here. Oh, that's so much more convenient. Let's just use this one. I can't make the tier 3 crafters right now. I need purple science to be able to unlock that. And we don't have purple science. Keep teching. Put the pump in the single square. I don't know what you mean. Like in between these guys, just to keep the pressure going? Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. Okay, done. So now we do the setup for these to go down that way. With some undergrounds. Okay, there we go. No, the single square. Oh. You wanted the pump to be in here. The offshore pump, yeah. It's kind of funny, like, there's infinite water in this. Yeah, it is appropriately silly. I do like it. Alright, done. Move over here. Now, do we have logistics stuff unlocked? We do. We are not building it. We're going to have to make a mall area. Hey, there's a train going by. I do love to see that. Where is it? Over here. Choo-choo! Like, I love to see that automation just start to happen. This is the craziest train track. But we had to get around all the cliffs. Yeah, so we're going to do a logistics system to process into the subtypes. Although right now we're kind of okay. We've got some room to spare over here, which is good. We just don't have enough petroleum to go at full pace. Did I reconnect the crude? Yeah. Yeah, and these are all producing right now, as you can see. I guess I could just go and get some of this going anyway, even without the logistics. Because we don't need to save any of this right now. But the idea later is you have the logistics turn these processes on and off, just to prevent these things getting full. Because if the heavier the light gets full, then the entire process stops happening completely. Need some more undergrounds over here. There we go, like that, like that, like that. Excellent. And you will also need water. Okay. And then you guys are making the light, which we can just feed into there as well. I know we only have 3 crafting uses left. We should never have to use one, but... You can tell Quill is super focused when he tilts his head to the right. It's probably the mirror image, because it's my left, actually. It's like that. Because this is like, no, that's not right. That lined up with the other one? I think so. Yeah. So this is going to be about cracking light into petroleum. And again, we'll be controlling that with logistics. We'll set up a little mini mall for logistics, or an add-on to our mall for logistics. So we'll do that. And the nice thing about if you do set up the logistics control it, you don't have to be worried about getting any sort of perfect ratio. Especially later when you're using heavy or light for various other resources. Like flamethrower ammo or whatever. Oh, it doesn't reach. I'll do that then, that's fine. Okay. Done. So all heavy and all light, in theory, are going to get converted into petroleum. And help to keep that up a little bit. Okay. My pipes are full of petroleum. They're not, though. I don't think a pump is going to make a difference in this particular scenario. I think the limiting factor is the oil refinery speed. I'm not sure, but I think so. 42 months from Qatar, and hey! Okay, done. Yeah, no, I'm leaving those guns there. They're there to protect my things that I have to handcraft right now, so I don't want to have to replace them. Alright, so plastic rate is going up a little bit. The red circuit production is still... Well, it looks like the plastic is backlogging now. Good. So we no longer have a bottleneck from the plastic itself. Excellent. So this should continue to backlog and be fine. Red circuits have a tiniest little bit of backlog as well. So I think... what are you short on? On mining drills? The mining drills are not keeping up because these yellow inputs aren't fast enough. Oh yeah, they need a lot of iron plates. Okay. So what I like about the bottleneck mod is you can see the red lights. The red lights means you're not getting enough input, and it's like, wait, what are you missing here? But yeah, they produce so fast. Wow! They produce so fast that even a blue working at full speed can't do it. So that's going to be our bottleneck in the blue science production. Now, there's things I could do for it, but I think what I'm just going to do is this. There we go. Better to, like, overkill the input. Or whatever, this phase of it. So eventually the circuit, these things will just back up, but that's fine. And there'll still be the occasional red light on some of these. But now we've got some extra stuff. Maybe there's not enough inputs anymore. No, you're okay. Well, they're getting a little starved out at the bottom here, but overall it should be fine, I think, now. I don't know, maybe I'm rushing the things. And yeah, getting the insert or stack bonuses will also help as well. We have... No, we've got the one for, like, non-stack inserters have the bonus. I don't know if you get any more after this. If it's just... Oh, at the very end game, yeah, you do get more, but we're not going to get there. Not the repeater one. Yeah, just place 2 blues at the other thing, but it's actually clear now that, like, just getting enough iron in here would now be another thing. But it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Everything's fine. Actually, yeah. It's all green here. And we've got some spares. So we actually are making enough, and we're going to get a full backlog on the miners, and that's going to be okay here. Every green light on the blue is fine. That's all I care about. These are yellow because there's no output available. That's okay. Everything's green over here, which is gorgeous and lovely, and yet you can see the plastic has backlogged completely. What I could do is go ahead and do the red. And there's actually a good chance that this is going to be enough red circuit production for all our, like, just, you know, just malls, basically. Just the little stuff that we need to build in place over here. That was a bit of a mistake, but it's okay. I can override it that way. Apparently I cannot. If I was closer, I'd be able to fix this, but... Pish. Now, what we're going to need is ridiculously more red production for our blue circuits, but that's a whole other kettle of fish. Am I out of yellows? I am out of yellows. There you go. Logistics and things and goodness. Oh, we should get the mining productivity as soon as possible. That'll make our patches last a little longer. Not that it really matters. And yeah, I know I could feed the extra iron from the gear production over here. The problem is I'd have to, like, feed it... sorry, not here, but here. I'd have to, like, wrap around and feed it down somewhere else. But you can actually see it's starting to get better. It's actually the gears that are a bit of a shortage now, which is okay. Because, again, this is all going to back up. If we take a look at the miners... no, they're not really moving the same way I want. I don't care. It's fine. Done. Okay. And these guys are being starved out of the heavy. And the same thing will probably happen with the light. We could go and increase the light production as well, which probably isn't a terrible idea. We'll use our last one over here to do that, and do this, and do that, and doot, 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 doot. That's the wrong way around. Say something's not right here. Done, and power on. Okay. So a little bit more of that, a little bit more of this. That's all good and happy. And yeah, the plastic is still not getting enough petroleum, but it's happening, which means we are going to be progressing forward, and that's the important part. So what's the next bit? Getting logistics, because we would like that set up at some point. But really what we're doing is we just have to progress to unlocking the purple science. Which is where? Oh, right there. Advanced material processing. Electric engines, which I believe need batteries. So that'll be the thing, really, is we're going to... now that we've got slightly more oil production set up over here, we'll have to start producing some batteries. And robots would be good. Killing aliens would be good. All that would be great. Production modules would be very nice. And I think we've got... Do we need blue circuits to make production modules? Not the first, not the base level, right? Product modules are where? Oh, here. Yeah, so for the base levels, we just need the green and red. Actually would be kind of nice. Forgot my car at the refinery? Okay, that's fine. We'll pick it up next time. Do. So... logistics, and we want a cluster of that. Grenades. Grenade me. Well, don't grenade me. We're going to keep clustering things sort of kind of over here. Okay. So we'll do, need more of the blues. Some sort of logistics thingy in this general area. And then over here was going to be... Oh, modules. Yes. So we'll give a... There's 3 different kinds of modules. Speed, efficiency, which I don't think we particularly care about efficiency modules, except they might be an ingredient for something. I don't remember. I'll put productivity first, and I'll put the speed over here. And yeah, you guys just need circuits. Now this will eat a lot of red circuits. But that's okay. Ish. We'll just have them both come up over this way. And then somehow we've got to get our, whoops, a little close there, our red circuits and our plastics, which are terrible because we built things a little too close. I left enough room for this bus to be developed over here, but then I forgot that there's like a whole other 4 set. I didn't leave room for the extra one because I was forgetting that there was a whole other set of 4 lines. I think that's the last one that I bus. One of the things we could do is actually, we don't have to bus this much green. So that could be another something, but I don't know. We got a stupid cliff here too. God. And yeah, we won't be producing these circuits very quickly, or these modules very quickly, because we don't have a ton of red. But yeah, in particular, what we're going to do is we're just going to start with the efficiency ones, the productivity modules, because it's great. It gives you so much more bang for your buck, and it effectively multiplies as every step of the way gets the productivity modules. You're getting so much more stuff from your initial raw resources. Oh my god, I almost killed myself again. One of these days, I'm actually going to do it. I think I've done it before. I forget, those grenade upgrades really do start to hurt. Oh yeah, cliff explosives would be handy too. Not to mention robots. Especially for things like this. Man, maybe I should have played with the early nanobots. But we've already got enough sort of quality of life, save time kind of things in here. Okay. So yeah, I probably won't power or do inputs for any except this one here's the productivity, right? Yeah, that's the only one that I'm going to have grab stuff for now. What's the production speed on these? 15, yeah. So it needs to swing 3 times every 5 seconds, so just the yellow is fine for the grab. There we go. Just something to help eyeball what we're doing here. Something like this. And like that. And it's kind of awkward, but what you can do is this and that, and I need more undergrounds. Boom. Boom, like that. So we'll get red and green on the same belt into here, and what we can do is we can have a blue going across like this way or something, you know, for the ones that need that. Oops. Do that instead. Excellent. And make sure to limit these stacks, because otherwise, wow, that would be crazy. Start saving heavy oil for lube you'll need it for electric engines. That's true. Which clearly we will need very soon. It's going to take 1,000,000 years to get our productivity modules. Boop! Because we need, what, 3 in each one of these, I think, huh? Okay, that's fine. So our car's there. Yeah, we are really going to have to move things because I'm going to want my my liquids sort of to be as a bus as well. Although we could have something like heavy, light, and just use a bunch of underground pipes. And that'll be okay. Heavy, light, crude. Although I don't... Or lube is what I meant to say. I don't know much we actually have to worry about that. Alright, let's research this so we've at least got the purple. Speeding the oil stuff for now? Maybe.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
That's a good point. I got plenty of crude. Whiskey and chocolate? Who's that? It's Crash Test! Hey! Thanks for doing those series on Stone Soup and Cataclysm Dark Days! They're great games I never heard of. Oh, well, yeah, now I'm really happy I did them. They're fantastic games. And not something that you should ignore, because they're too good. Too good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and enable this side of it as well for the speed modules. I'm going to hold off on the efficiency modules, though, because it would just start to use way too much material. And just like that, we're out of red circuits, really. Although I got a few here. Yes, I know you can configure the splitters now, which is awesome and exciting. So I should productivity the plastic makers instead, so that they get more bang for their buck. Or these, because their speed doesn't matter right now. That's true. I mean, a little. This doesn't actually matter. I mean, we're going to want productivity in everything. But yeah, these. I don't know if I can prioritize having these things get input. I mean, this one, for whatever reason, is working all the time, so maybe. Someone who is recently stumbling around alone in the dark with footstep noise around my character when I could be doing something more productive while watching the stream. I'm not sure how I feel about Quill introducing me to CDDA. CDDA can be creepy, man. Like, oh my god, everything's out to get me and eat me and it's terrible. There we go, speed modules in there. Done. Are we short on electricity? Nope, we're good. At least right this second. Things may fluctuate a bit. We did just go and create the second line over here. We could probably go and create a third line just to be ready. I don't know. Might not be a terrible idea. So a couple of people mentioned the electricity. So I'm assuming we went negative electricity for a second. And the modules do use extra power as well. So tell you what, let's go. I still want to make my logistics area, but let's go ahead and double up on our power. So there's our 40 steam engines. What? How did you get in here? Die. Bastard. Now I need my boilers. Which I was sure were... Oh, there they are. Half stack of those. We could use some extra guns. And basically all the bullets that you got. Time to go for uranium-based power. Do we have the tech for that? I don't even know. How come this isn't super saturated here? Fully saturated. I guess because things are being split and I don't know. Whatever. Alright. It's not an actual proper load balancer over there. That's part of it. I left my car over there again, so it's going to be a bit of a walk. TARDIS pockets. I know. Like, locomotives. We can carry locomotives around with us. It's fantastic. We are super impressive. Oh, you're fully backlogged on the plastic now. Really? And we still don't really do any petroleum, but that's alright. I'm still going to put more productivity modules in these guys. So you get more plastic for the petroleum. I'll drop the speed in here. And, okay, car over there. We'll have to remember this, but... There is a mod you can get that will automatically just queue up the next research. Like, they have sort of an internal research order or whatever, and it'll just make sure that it just keeps researching something. You can force it to research something in a particular, you know, I want this right now first, but saves a little bit of clicking. I guess that would be okay. All right, you over here, again, we need to leave a little bit of a gap, and gap like that, that's going to be fine. Okay. And like that, gap, gap. And at some point, the one red line here won't be enough to feed everything, but we've got enough room set up to run multiple coal lines down here, so. I think I capped the speed module chest. Yeah, I think I capped all 3 of the chests. And can't believe, like, we just tripled our power requirements in no time at all, just by virtue of this oil stuff. Whoops. And there's a gun engaged somewhere, but that's okay as long as it doesn't turn red. I'm not too worried. And there we go. Excellent. Grab this. I think there's one to find your car. What? A mod? I mean, you can find your car on the map with the arrow here, so it's not too bad. I feel like they may have made the arrow bigger in the most recent patch. I'm not sure if that's true, but it sort of feels that way. Was it not just like a little pink triangle before or something like that? And now it's got like 2 different colors with the border. I feel like something's changed to make it more visible. But I might just be dreaming. Man, I love squeak through. Oops. And a half stack of the big ones. Done. Okay. I mean, maybe we should focus more on, like, unlockables. Actually, mining productivity would be kind of nice to get extra resources. Okay, so now the power is once again okay. Although, not as okay as before. Like, we just added, you know, 50% more productivity, and we're still using, like, 2/3. These things are basically max stressed. Crazy. Handful of guns. Done. So the plastic is still good now. So, purple. So, to make the electric furnace is fine. We've got everything we need. The big thing is the electric engine unit, which does need the lubricant. I think what we're going to do is turn off the cracking of heavy into light. Because lubricant's just made from heavy oil. And we're going to do that. And I think I'm just going to run a giant, like, underground pipe onto our bus with the lubricant. Is the lubricant the thing that you need for the blue belts as well? I think it might be. So we kind of want it over there. And as far as achievements, I do actually already have this achievement, like, achieved in actual vanilla here. So I'm not too worried as to whether or not it'll register as a Steam achievement, because I've already got it. So we're going to bring you down something like this. I'll put a little corner in here. So this is just the heavy. What the? How are these people, like, getting through my crap? Well, because they're coming from their main nest. More of these nests are being annoyed by pollution. Okay, everyone close your eyes. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Okay. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I think what we need are some chemical factories, which are up over here. Done. And we need more pipes as well. Okay. Not the same thing as before yet, so they killed one of my turrets. That's fine. Alright. Chemical plant. So, if we're going to do that, yeah. I don't know how much of this, like, we need to produce, how quickly. I don't know. I'll get 8. Like this. Something. Isn't there kill all aliens that'd be easier? Yeah, but it wouldn't use resources. I mean, come on. We're not cheating that badly here. Something quality of life mods or something. All right, you do that. You do this. Do. And whatever. Some amount like that. Actually, we'll just replace you with a big one and to there. All right. Lubricant is a go. And I'm just going to move you across here. We're going to start. I'm just going to run it parallel to this for now. Well, I might need more plastic. There's going to be an inversion later, but I guess for now we'll just run it on the bottom a little here. 2 of them aren't working. Oh, there we go. Now, they don't have enough heavy anyway. Okay, nearly at the bus. There we go. And I want to put a little bend in here, like that. To here. And like this. We're now bussing lube. Which, I mean, you know, it already sounded dirty, and now somehow it sounds dirtier. Nice, thank you for the autosave. You know, it sort of screwed up my inputs. Oops. Boom. Okay. Done, 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 done. Now, I don't know if we need pumps every now and again because that's, like, really long, but there we go. Put a tank or two for the lubricant. Oh, yeah. That's, yes. Boom. There we go. To be able to stockpile some. Also, we use a little radar over here, apparently. A little radar love. Right here. Boom. Excellent. Okay. So we still have, like, maxed out crude. You guys are working as hard as you can. More speed modules. There we go. We have lots of speed modules now. Max was out with speed. There's one productivity module sort of still in there, but that's okay. And then over here... productivity these. And those as well. Alright. I mean, it's using a lot of resources to build those modules, but it's going to save us in the long run. So you're slowly accruing lubricant. Okay. Golden Earring Radar Love. That's right, baby! That's a good tune! Now, can we make the blues? No, we cannot. But we can make electric engines for science. Science! Let me go and do the logistics first. We'll do the... We're gonna stop the single player portion of the stream very, very shortly. And do multiplayer Factorio instead. But let's go and get some logistics. So I don't know what we're needing for this. I mean, first we're going to want, like, red and green wire. And we'll just have copper feeding directly into those, so it's going to be fine. And you'll need green circuits for that, which will probably end up being on here. Possibly a split line like this. I might just, like, borrow that. No, we'll probably do the same thing. And then... Oh. Oh, are they all the same? Power switch is different, but... Oh! So we just need this plus green stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to have green circuits on here. I'm going to have copper wire on these things. Oh, you need to have copper coming in somewhere. But we're not going to need the green circuits there. Yeah, so... copper plates. Copper plates. And then green circuits will come around over here. Boom. And so then we can have 2, 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, something like that. So this can be red wires, green wires, combinator, combinator like this. And like that. And actually, I should place these a little differently. It'll be a little easier. Because what I can do is chests like that, limit to 1, copy paste. Same thing, paste, paste. And like that. Now there's probably something I've actually missed in all this, and it turns out is not this simple. But let me be surprised! God. It's so random. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. This is why there's a limit to how long I single player. Because I start to get loopy at a certain point. We haven't taken a break yet either, the entire stream. That is not even healthy. What are you doing, Quill? Seriously. Mm-hmm. Hey, mining productivity. Yeah, let's do the next one as well. Get all the mining productivities until the end. Alright, so that's that. Now we need green circuits on disting, which actually we're going to bring in over here instead because of a little blip and blob. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Factorio is a dangerous game? Yes, it is. Haven't had a single EMS call the whole time you've been streaming. Seems to me like you should keep streaming to save lives. That's why I do it, man. Alright, so now we can start doing some logic-y things, which is good and exciting. You've got that limit, you've got that limit, which is all good and fine, too. I mean, we'll probably want a productivity module like everything on the entire game, and then use some speed bacons or something. What's I doing next? Right, next thing on the queue will be the purple science. Also, sulfur for explosives. Are we really going to belt sulfur? We don't have to. I mean, we could. The thing is, we can just make explosives way over here. We've got everything we need to make explosives right here. Now, what about the cliff explosives? Cliff explosives need purple science, don't they? No, I don't remember. Hold on. No. Grenades, empty barrels, explosives. Grenades are just steel and coal. Empty barrels are or not steel, but iron. Empty barrels are iron as well. The batteries are usually something that I do sort of off bus. Like, I'll bus the batteries, but I won't build the batteries on the bus. So, like, I've never, ever bust sulfur before. I don't know. Because usually this would be blue circuits and batteries, I think. And that's usually like, I'm done then. Barrels are steel. Wow, yeah, cliff explosives are annoying. And obviously we got to move some stuff over here. I don't know, you guys. That'll probably be a problem for another day. I'm still thinking I don't need 4 belts worth of greens. I think I'll probably trim the greens down to 2 belts. And that'll just be better. Because we don't need that much green in here. The only reason you end up needing to produce a lot of green is because you need to produce a lot of red so that you can produce a lot of blues. And that's it. And it's more of a production than a throughput. We don't need like 4 belts of green. So I'm actually going to stop that right now. Yeah, we'll just use the top 2. Getting 35 degrees in Denmark on Wednesday. I'll be dead on Wednesday. Yeah, no, that's too much heat for me. We've had a lot of days like that this summer too. It's like, no, but why? But I don't want. Make it stop. Purge that and that. In an ideal world, see, it's because I built the science production too close to this. Normally I leave everything on like the one side of the bus completely empty, or at least really far from the bus. The cliffs didn't help the layout either, because I usually like to have way more room. Okay, there. That's done and done. And what I'm going to do at the end here is I'm just going to get... just gonna dump these into some chests for now. I don't know, just to empty these lines, and we'll have to figure out something, you know, long term to not keep this area all stupid. But done. Just try to drain those bottom 2 of green circuits. We can turn those into provider chests when we get our bots or something down the road. Boom. Okay. And then, yeah, getting the sulfur on here. We might just do something like sulfur batteries on these 2, actually. That would be very good and relatively convenient, because batteries need sulfur, so we'll sort of have a little bit of a setup for it. I guess I'll go ahead and strip all this down, because obviously we're not going to want a 4x4 balancer over here for the green. This will suffice for now. Drop some green circuits. Yeah, there's where we can dump our green circuits. Is just put them directly into the red fabricators, because we know that that'll be some capacity for it. So actually I could probably do that now. Fill up as much inventory as I can with those, and then just say, hey, who wants some green circuits? Yummy, yummy, delicious green circuits. There, done. No more green circuits just sitting around weirdly. Excellent! Okay, and yeah, once we get blue transport belts, even if we have any throughput problems with just 2 green belts, and I don't think we will, then they'll really go away at a certain point. I don't even know if we need to belt this much copper. At some points, sometimes you need to belt, like, much, much, much more iron, but that'll probably be what the blue lines are there for. Cliff explosive landfill to keep the bus going in that direction. Sounds great. One of the things we never got around to is making landfill, and also cement. Not making cement. You know, we could be cementing everything over here. You know, it looks really cool and pretty when you do that, especially get all the hazard strips and everything. You can make it look really fancy smancy, which I kind of like. I gotta sneeze. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here for the single player. And we're going to see what the people have been doing on the multiplayer Factorio server for the subscribers, which I'm really excited to see. Da 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 da. Trim down the iron copper from 4 to 2 halfway through the bus. The stuff is getting used up. That's true too. Yeah, this could be cleaned up. I mean, we don't need the bus to go on much longer. A lot of the rest of the stuff we're going to do is going to be massive bulk jobs, which are better done almost as a standalone train station so that you can scale up the inputs dramatically in a way that you can't really on the bus. So, all right, yes, let's go and put a cut. I'm going to take 2 minutes to just stretch and actually stand up. That was too long sitting. Double plus ungood. I think there's a beer in the fridge. Maybe I'll get that, and we'll multiplayer Factorio. I will join the server. So, if you were just here for the single player, hey, I appreciate it anyway. Thank you very much for that. But I suspect most people are going to be just as interested in seeing what other people have been doing on our Factorio multiplayer server. Certainly, I am excited for that too. You know what? Maybe we will go ahead and get the speed one producing as well. We're going to need it later on. I mean, it's going to take maybe some of our valuable resources right now, but that's okay. Plus, I mean, doing it now is going to be good because I tend to let the game run for a little bit just accumulate time in the background in between sessions so that everything gets like maximum 100% boxes everywhere. All right. So yes, short break and I'll join on the multiplayer server. Thanks for watching, folks. See you in a couple.